webs.
I've launched to the internet.
I should probably turn your microphone on and everything, huh?
Probably. I should probably also figure out why I am deaf in my left ear.
Are you deaf in your left ear?
Yeah.
You should probably look into that.
Yeah, probably.
Are you any better?
No.
No, of
Nothing.
course not. I'm efforting.
I don't think that one's mine.
Which one do you think is yours?
Mine is that one.
You're the first one?
Yeah.
You're position 1.
Yes.
Well, that was a bad choice, too. Is that better?
No.
Oh, this is why we do tests.
Yep.
And then someday,
There. Oh,
we'll color code all of these.
never mind.
Even worse?
You had it, but it's even worse now.
How about now?
Nope.
I'm going to set it back where it goes.
And nothing is there, so.
I'm going to set it back where it goes, and we'll see. I keep messing up mine, trying to fix yours. Are you still bad in your left ear?
Yes. I am.
Oh, my goodness. How's your left ear?
It's still out. Oh, there it is. There it is.
You're okay?
Do not touch anything.
I'm going to let it be.
There we go.
Let it be, let it be, let it be. All right. I'm going to try to share Boss Hog Liberties live.
I guess I will. Audrey, are you going to share it too?
Turn the volume all the way up on the laptop if you don't mind.
You want to hear it?
I do.
You want to hear us?
I want to hear that it sounds good and that people aren't going to cry that we're too quiet.
Audrey, are you going to share it too?
Oh, yes. That's going to be a fantastic audio quality.
Turn the volume all the way up on the laptop if you don't mind.
You can turn the laptop volume down again. Now they're going to have a horrible echo as we go through that.
Well, this is just a test. It says so right in the description. So, share this from our personal page.
That's it. It's out there. It's being viewed by one person right here on this laptop.
Wonderful.
You know, even after being warned, our listeners still didn't actually tune right in.
Nope, they didn't. We told them and everything. We told them, hey, we're going to be on. I expected more.
Is anything that Audrey's working on confidential?
No.
Because I think everybody online can read her homework. They can see what she's doing.
I'm on Wikipedia.
She's on Wikipedia, citing sources.
Most definitely.
All right.
Well, I got Audrey's mic turned on, too.
Audrey's mic is turned on?
Heyo.
She's on. She sounds better than any of us.
Yep, she does.
We're still adjusting here. I'm turning myself up a touch. I think I sound okay. Maybe. I'm not peaking. I peak a little.
What do we
It's a
think of the...
difficult balance here.
what do we think of the camera angle? Do you think that's okay?
I think it's decent. Audrey Jo, are you streaming from yours?
No.
No, of course not. Could be.
Of course, in all the other episodes, it's just going to be Clay and I over here, while you and the guest down there at the end have the spotlight.
The featured guest.
Yep.
So I did update the Fireside page today with our new pictures.
You did?
Yeah, if you go there, I've replaced your picture. It's not the boyish Dakota Davis sitting outside of Memorial Park Shelter House.
I was just on there.
When?
When was it? An hour and a half ago?
No, it's check it again. Look right now. It should be
All right.
different.
All right,
I fixed
I'll
it
know.
earlier in the day. If it's not looking that way, then you're just not paying attention.
All right. I must not have been paying attention.
Not paying any attention at all.
Let's see here. I'm still disappointed that it just says the Boss Hog of Liberty with Jeremiah Moore.
Yeah, we need to get our own arts department at some point.
We do.
Yeah, see, look, new pictures.
There it is. There it is.
Look at those.
Wow.
We're both just slightly off center to the left.
Yes. Just slightly.
Just a little left of center. I don't know how that happened to us.
I don't know.
But I guess you could say you're standing to the right in the picture. You're right, they're left.
I have a... Man. I feel like this microphone is like picking up everything that I do. Like
It's okay.
Every time I breathe, it's like...
It will. You don't have to sit right up on it. You
I
can
know.
you can leave a little bit of space.
Well, I usually sit right up
you can,
on it.
You can set a little away.
That's why I think I'm turned up a little bit to where I usually am because I usually.
You're up too high?
Yeah, I think so.
We can drop you a little.
There we go.
Final
Yeah.
sound checks now that we've made adjustments in the room.
I don't know about that. Might have been a little bit too low.
I barely moved it.
Okay.
Barely
Well,
moved it at all. Hey, look, Chase Payton joined us.
Look at that.
I'm looking forward to meeting Chase officially here shortly.
Chase is in Newcastle.
He is.
Yeah.
He should sit in the fourth chair. Jason Thompson is calling in. He's going to be our first remote interview here.
What's up,
Mr.
JT's
Thompson?
Toast?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, my friend? Hello?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you, Jason.
Okay, great.
Are you gonna meet Jason for the first time?
Caller number 1, you're on the air.
Uh-oh.
This headset works on cell phones, but not Xboxes.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Something went wrong. We've lost our video link. We're having trouble playing the video. Go back and try it again, Dakota. See if we can find it on the Boss Hog page.
All right, let's try.
Well, Dakota and I are at the studio currently, Mr. Thompson.
That's fine. I've tried a few things here, and I've found nothing of any help so far, but it works just fine plugged into a cell phone.
Okay, well, then it's something.
Yeah. Very good. All right.
All right, thank you, sir. It's got to be an Xbox setting then. Video testing.
What is going on?
Yeah, it says it's there. It's live now. Maybe you just lost the feed yourself.
Maybe. That must be what happened.
Of course, I'm going to wave wildly to see if it's actually live video, if it's still working or not. When you see me waving, you'll know if it's working.
There's a little bit of a lag.
Did you? Yeah, see, it's working.
See?
It's live.
It's only like
2 viewers.
It's only like 6 seconds behind. Well, it's
I mean, you
it's Chase
realize what
Payton
you're doing.
and us.
Yeah, that's good. And Jason. Jason's watching. So Chase is in town,
Chase is in town.
and he's not over here.
Chase, if you're watching, comment on this and let us know that you're in town.
Man.
I don't know.
So we've got your bachelor party coming up here in a few weeks now. It's getting very close. I tried to inspire last night by finding some local places to hit up. But the first time I looked, it was like all of the tourist trap honky tonks, and it didn't look very good. So I don't know.
We'll just have to experiment. If at Trevor Henshaw,
Yeah, what's up with Trevor?
I don't know.
Has he called you? Should we call him live on the air?
We should call him live. That's a great idea. Let's call him right now.
Let's call him. Patch him in. This.
Chase Payton's actually calling.
Oh, okay. Well, make it a 3-way call.
There we go. What's up, Chase?
You have to hit speakerphone
Oh, yeah. There we go.
for it to work.
You watching live?
I was when I called you.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
you're on the air, Chase.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Of course, he can't hear me the way we have it set up to do that.
But we should hang out soon.
Yeah, we need to. Let's see. Jeremiah and I are going camping this weekend if you want to join us down in Brookville.
Totally could do that.
We'll have to see. I've been sick. But I'm definitely interested.
Sounds like Cat and Agnos, just sick all the time.
You have the mono?
So, I do have the mono.
It's weird that he can't hear me. That's the problem that I have, is that
I can hear him.
How can he hear me?
Because it's speakerphone.
Oh, that's how he hears me. God, I'm so stupid.
Jeremiah, you need to leave.
Audrey, I brought you a gift, and you never went downstairs to get
She
it.
did. He did. Jeremiah brought us
I completely. Why didn't you bring it up here? You should've
I
said it on
said,
the table.
Audrey, I'm home.
cake. Because
and
it's too tempting for him.
Please.
Cool. Well, oh, yeah, let me just climb out of
Yeah.
here as we're hosting a live show.
I'm not gonna.
Look at her angry.
Yep.
Very angry at me.
So disappointed.
So I think this is a smashing success. The audio sounds good coming out of the board for the live video, and we're gonna be good for tomorrow night.
We are.
Played around with our camera angle a little bit.
All right, Chase, let me know if you can go camping on Friday.
I took Friday off, Chase. We can go down early. I got the boat.
You took Friday off?
Yeah, I took Friday
might
off.
work Friday, but
You have to work Friday?
if I don't work Friday, I'll probably go.
Well, I mean,
How is the guy on vacation in Indiana and working up here? What kind of animal is he?
He's a workhorse, man.
Man, oh man.
You should I'm not taking off work Friday.
I see that
So
Aaron
we-
Dickin has joined.
You can just ride down
Aaron-
with me in my new truck, and we can go camping Friday night. It's not really
Sounds good to
camping
me.
because we have a park model home.
Well, but you'll be camping.
that's-
You'll be hanging out at the
that's even
campground a lot of the
better.
time.
So, well, Chase, we're gonna find out what Trevor's deal is live on the air. So we're gonna tag in.
All right.
We're gonna tag in the other groomsmen at this point.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yes,
All
we're,
right, see ya.
At this point, we're live planning Dakota's bachelor party. The third groomsman, or the fourth. I'm the third groomsman. The best man has been more flighty trying to nail down than Dakota Davis is on something.
My bachelorette party is next weekend.
Party. Oh, your bachelorette party is next
Mm-hmm.
weekend. Yeah,
I have no idea what's going on. They won't tell me anything.
that's good.
I'm really worried.
We have no idea what's going on with the bachelor party for totally different reasons. For
Yeah, but
totally different
At least
reasons.
Dakota knows where you guys are going. I literally have no idea.
Do you think you're leaving the state?
Is there a time difference in North Dakota?
Yes.
I don't- Is there?
Yeah, they're an hour behind.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
7
voice
o'clock.
messaging
Yeah,
system.
it's a reasonable time.
It's a reasonable time.
It's not too late to call.
I cannot.
So
believe-
Aaron Dickin is in here. We should let Aaron know that he has passed Jonathan Lamb. He's not in first place by any means yet. He's got more room to go on his episode. Keep sharing. But if you want to support Aaron, you all need about 300 or 400 more likes on that one. You have to do the @ sign to call him out there, Dakota.
Usually you do.
Try
that's only
calling
in
Trevor
chat.
Noah. It thinks the first Trevor you're talking to is Trevor Noah. It's all you guys. I don't know. You had it. You had it starting.
I did.
Yeah, it was there.
I don't think it was.
I think you have to scroll down. All day, Dakota this is a brand new laptop for Dakota. He has not had a laptop in quite some time. The other thing that can happen is if he doesn't like the page, you may not be able to tag him.
I think that's what it is.
Man, what a deadbeat friend.
Trevor
Doesn't even
Henshaw
like your page.
Doesn't even like my own entrepreneurial spirit.
You own half.
I do own half.
That joke is funny until we realize that Clay doesn't know a damn thing.
He does. Clay has advertised on the show, and he's paid us for his advertising.
Oh, yeah, he's helped us out. But I'm just saying, in this phony baloney, yeah, I can't get him to tag either. In this phony baloney business partnership that we have, we really have left him out.
I mean, technically, Clay paid more to get us into this than I did.
Well,
I paid $80.
that was your entry fee.
Yeah,
But you've been on the hook for much more since then.
Clay's entry fee was $100.
That's true. And should we be giving away our business arrangements?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
If you want to come on to Boss Hog of Liberty, it costs $100.
It's $100 now. Tomorrow night's guest won't show up when you tell him that.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, hell no, ain't doing it.
but if you are a guest on the show, then you get a fridge magnet.
So we have bumper
Audrey,
stickers.
we saw it.
Audrey's passing papers.
She's like a little kid. Hey, look at this.
Hey, look, I did homework.
Hey, look.
None of it's completed.
Look
It's
at
all
the top,
empty.
The top.
Oh,
I practice.
it says Audrey P.V. Davis. Shouldn't it say Audrey Jo P.V. Davis?
I'm not going to write my middle name on there.
Why not?
He's going to think I'm really weird.
He knows you're really weird. You appear as a semi-regular on a libertarian podcast.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Okay, so holding this up for the camera as best I can. This is the official Boss Hog of Liberty. Somebody's giving us the angry reacts here. I don't
That
know.
was us.
We did it ourselves.
Yeah, I was just trying to stir up emotions inside you.
Yeah. So Dakota said that this thing is. I said we're gonna look back on it fondly, and I think it looks like the kind of thing I used to create for Rex Bell's campaign to get Matt Gallegos to actually make something nice. and I know that stings and bites, Dakota.
It does. It really does.
But it's this is the first one.
I was not happy with you at
I
all
know.
when you said that.
I know. He went and angry cried, didn't he, Audrey?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely what happened. I don't know.
Now I don't even know which Trevor Henshaw. Because
The internet is very confusing to you, isn't it?
He has 2 profiles, and I never know which one to tag.
You don't know which one he uses.
Yeah.
Why would a guy need 2? Why would a guy need 2 Facebook profiles? I've never understood that.
The one has got like 2,000 friends. The other one has 157.
One's very exclusive.
Yeah, the one that he uses a lot only has 157 friends on it.
Does he use them both, or he just has the one that he uses and for like personal stuff, and that's it?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm not a man with 2 Facebooks.
I'm not either. I've never been that guy, so I don't know. If you happen to be a guy with 2 Facebook pages, let us know. Let us know in the comments, and we'll try to understand. Have you finally found them? Are you trying
Yes.
to tag him in and get him to answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Good luck. All right. Well, otherwise, Dakota talked me in. While we were at the chili contest, Dakota talked me into WeatherTech floor mats. I went out to dinner with Judge Susan Bell on Friday night. Got in her sweet new Chrysler Pacifica, and she had the WeatherTechs all over it. I said, "Oh, that's really nice." And then Dakota's truck had them installed.
Yep.
And I said, "Man, that's really, really nice." And we're going camping this weekend. We've talked about that a couple times. And we went kayaking one time in it already. And I've never had like a truck with with carpeted floors before. I've always had the rubber floor mats. And instead of just getting generic rubber floor mats, I said I'm going to get the WeatherTechs. So Dakota talked me into it on Saturday afternoon at the chili judging, and those arrived last night.
Well, I only told you to get the front four liners.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
What did you end up buying?
All of it.
You bought.
I bought the fronts, the middles, and the backs.
Yep.
And then the rain guards.
And then the wind guards. Yeah.
But I didn't get the bug deflector, and I didn't get the mud flaps. You thought I should get the mud flaps. I really don't see a need for that particularly.
I see the need for the mud flaps because, if you're driving on a newly paved road and it flings tar up on your paint, and you have to deal with that. If you have the mud flaps,
this is Henry County. How many newly paved roads do we have?
If you travel outside of Henry County, you might encounter newly paved roads.
It's true.
Unless you're traveling to Delaware County.
Yeah.
And then you definitely won't.
Are we picking on Delaware County just for the sport of it now? It's like Jonathan Lamb reincarnated over here with you.
Yeah, it's...
I think he stroked out on me. He just stopped. I don't know what happened. Man, I thought you were a broadcasting professional, and then you just crapped out on me.
I thought I was too. I've never been faced with a challenge like that in my life. I still can't believe you don't like these bumper stickers.
People are lining up. Fans are lining up for these things, and I'm very excited about it.
Cade Coger.
Cade Coger wants one. Chris Guffey has said that he wants one. I believe
Cade's gonna put it on
Christy Avery
his-
says he wants
on
one.
his-
She wants one.
Cade's going to put it on his
And
International Harvester.
I can't wait to see him around town.
Is Cade a Farmall man, or is he a John Deere
I don't think
man?
anybody's a Farmall man now unless you're 82 years old and you use them to pull around your hay wagons around the hobby farm.
Yep.
We used to have a Farmall Cub and a Farmall H, my dad did, and some Almost Chalmers stuff, but yeah, I think that's where you have to, I don't know. I guess you're doing it right.
I know what I'm doing.
Dakota watches a lot of streaming video, apparently.
I really do.
He knows what he's doing. All right. Is there anything else we have to cover tonight? Or are we good?
I don't know. I was really hoping that I could get a response from Trevor, and so I was trying to keep us on.
Well,
air
we're
for
still
as
on
long as
live?
possible. Yeah.
That's fair. So we've got 8 people now as we're just sitting here BSing watching live. I really think you're going to see a tremendous turnout tomorrow night.
I want to know who's watching.
It'll tell you, but you have to look on.
Let's see. Let's just give a shout out to the people that have stuck around with us here.
Go ahead.
Am
I doing this or are you?
I'm pulling it up.
It only shows 3,
Correct.
but it says there's 8 watching live. So
Wait.
there are some that are hidden from you. Maybe you can only see your friends.
I think you can.
So Aaron Dick and Chase Payton and Nathan Schaefer are your friends, and they're watching. And the others are just simply fans.
Oh no, I think we have more of my friends that are watching. I just think it has to be updated.
Perhaps.
Let's
There
see,
we go. Clay's watching.
Yeah, see.
Our
Clay
very
Morgan,
good friend Clay.
Aaron Dickin, Chase Payton, Nathan Schaefer, which Nathan and I used to
Clay,
work with.
Clay,
'cause
don't
you
be
know
upset. Audrey's just simply doing homework in
Yep,
your chair.
and Mr. Monty Conley's watching, 6th grade teacher.
Interesting. He was your 6th grade teacher?
Not mine specifically, but he's also really good friends with my dad.
Okay.
He was my 6th grade teacher. So.
He was. Does he know that you're having trouble with physics right now?
Yeah.
Probably not.
In a bit of a struggle?
Hey, Mr. Conley, Audrey is in dire need of your help.
62. I heard she got a 62 on her latest exam.
Oh,
Oh, is that wrong? I shouldn't have said that?
ousted.
We're on a 10-second delay.
Ousted.
Top of her class, though. I think it sounds like all of IU East is struggling.
I am very upset. I just want it to be known that the class average was 55. Okay.
55.
55. I can't do 55.
I did better than the average.
Yeah, just barely.
We know you're above average.
Better than the average physics Joe.
Yeah.
Your professor did say whenever you asked him about the
She's the average
scores-
Audrey Jo, though.
Yeah, whenever she asked him about the scores, he said, oh, well, you got a 62, so you do know a little bit.
He said, you know more than what most people in the class know.
Let's see. Jason Thompson.
Very petty.
You're going to be a doctor when this is all over. That's the important thing. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
That is what your Boss Hog of Liberty host profile says.
Very true.
When are you going to take me to the gym?
I was.
On a free guest pass.
Hey, you can get free 2 weeks anytime under me.
As many times as I want.
Yeah, but you have to come with me.
I have to go with you because I don't get a key fob.
Correct.
Right.
I mean, I try to get there. I haven't gone in like 3 weeks.
There was a confessional today, this
Yeah.
afternoon from you.
Yeah.
Do you pay monthly?
No.
Or you just pay like a year in advance?
Yeah. You have to pay a year in advance if you get a discount. All public servants in Henry County get a discount at the Anytime Fitness.
And you're considered to be a public servant?
I'm very much a public servant.
But you work for a private company who struggles mightily to invoice me, by the way. I actually looked at my Duke intervals. It's
Your what intervals? Your
my
brisket?
my brisket my not REMC public utility intervals. My
Spiceland Municipality?
yeah.
That's a shout out to Aaron Jacobs because he has to be shouted out.
Aaron Jacobs.
Oh, did I really say that?
You did.
I did?
A. Ron Jacobs.
Darren Jacobs. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think I said Darren.
You can check the tape later.
All right, I will.
You did it. You done did it.
Whatever you say, Jeremiah.
All right. I don't think we're getting our return phone call, man.
I know, dude.
It's very sad. Try him again. Try him one more time.
All right, I
Maybe
will.
if you go hostile, the hostile double call, he'll know that you really mean it.
All right.
Because there are times I call you and you pretend like, oh, I never heard it that time. And then it becomes, oh, yeah, I accidentally silenced you.
A lot of times, though, I really don't hear you. Like, that's the honest-to-God truth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you want him, just hit him up on Facebook Messenger and that phone tells him right away.
Clay Morgan says, what's up? My son wants to come tomorrow to learn the soundboard.
That is going to be troubling with the current arrangement again.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that now.
How do you feel about a small bump out on the front of your house,
call has
Dakota?
been forwarded
Yeah.
to an automated voice messaging system.
If anybody wants to hear Trevor's number, this is it.
6 5 5 2 4 5 6.
Turned off Dakota's mic, but I think you just have two numbers there at the end you have to get to work that one out.
Yep.
Clay, we will figure it out at some point because once we get him to where he knows how to use the board, we'll be able to set it up and run cables to the other corner, and he can just be the board op in the corner. But for this first night or two doing this, we probably want to keep it as is. But it would be an amazing thing to actually have a board op.
That would be really nice. Or a cameraman. Is he any good?
Yeah, the camera. He could definitely come here and run the camera, turn it on and off, so we don't have to stand up and run around.
That would be wonderful. We even have a stair for him that's... Or a stair.
A stool.
Man, I can have a diarrhea of the mouth. We have a stool for him that is right underneath the acoustic guitar hanging on the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't look very comfortable, but I'm sure if you want it bad enough and you're twisty.
I mean, it's a stool.
So
it's not going to look very comfortable.
Yeah. We've got to do some cleanup in here before tomorrow, too. There's still a broom, and...
The broom is here to stay. It's what I use upstairs.
But this is the room it has to live in?
What other room are you gonna
I
say
don't know.
it lives in?
Audrey's room?
The dog stays in there. I
You
don't
are not
want
allowed in there.
I've never been in there.
I don't want to get it
I'm
chewed
just
up.
saying, maybe Brian Morrill. Isn't this a show that talks about the Buffalo Bills? The first place Buffalo Bills, Brian. I might have to embrace the Bills this year because the Colts are horrible. I'm going to be checking out the Colts and Niners on Sunday, and then Garth Brooks. I'm taking Audrey and Dakota and Sarah to the Garth Brooks concert Sunday afternoon. So we're going to see Peyton Manning, number retired at halftime, new statue, and then gonna go see the Niners and Colts and Jacoby Brisket. You don't have any idea what I'm talking about at this point.
No idea.
I had to pick him up for my fantasy football quarterback in my league with Matt Wright here on the Yahoo.
You do fantasy football?
I got 2 fantasy football teams. Don't you dare make fun of it. Don't you start.
Oh God.
Hey, yeah, there's Blake. Blake's going. Blake's coming to the game with me.
Blake Morris.
Blake Morris, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's going.
Oh,
My
yeah,
boy
he
Joel
says.
and I think my friend Jack. So the 4 of us. We're going to go have some fun at
Look at
Scotty's
this.
before the game.
We got 12 views going.
Yeah, it's big time now.
That's more than what I thought.
This is just the joke
Yeah,
of it
this
now.
is just
the big
the
show is
test.
tomorrow. It's going to be crazy.
Man.
The
What were our bets? We made bets about how many views we thought we were going to get.
I think you're going to have between 20 and 40 pretty steady tomorrow night.
You think so?
I do.
Because I said like 7 or 8.
Yeah. You don't understand the power of Facebook Live video. Tries to push it out to people.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
yeah. Anyway,
I think like 7 o'clock is like prime Facebook trafficking time.
it says it's 5:23 on your new computer here.
Yeah, well, it's wrong.
I don't know. This is how much this podcast has cost you. I tried to talk Dakota into getting a cheap $200 eBay computer, and instead he went out and bought a brand new Lenovo that they had to custom build, and it took 3 weeks to get delivered.
It is nice, though, isn't it?
Amanda, the topic tomorrow night is going to be, we're going to spend a little bit of time on Las Vegas, unfortunately, and trying to go through that, and then we're going to spend some time on some local issues tomorrow. We've got a fellow that's the president of the Henry County Council, and it's budget time, so we'll have 2 council members, Nate and Clay, on, and then Nate's got this federal campaign account that he's been raising money to run for Congress, so we're going to pin him down and figure out if he's actually trying to become a congressman or if he's got some other motives. So we're going to have that conversation with him tomorrow night.
None of us are really sure what's going on with Nate right now.
Nate is our goal is to have Nate make a big announcement tomorrow night on the show.
Yeah.
Don't know what that's going to be, but if the Boss Hog of Liberty show can be the platform that launches a political career to even greater heights, that's what we want to do.
That's what I told the Courier Times.
That's right.
When Travis Wyke, am I saying that right? Wyke, like Budweiser?
Yeah, Travis Wyke, like Oppenheimer and Budweiser.
Okay. Well, anyway, whenever Travis Wyke came and interviewed us for the Courier Times article, he's like, "What is your main goal for this podcast?" And I told him that my main goal was to get us to a respected place within the community and within Indiana, the state, to where people who are running for office want to come to my spare bedroom and be interviewed by us.
I told Clay that one of the conditions of his fake employment here is that he's going to get the vice president's brother on when he makes his big announcement.
Yes, that's
after
right.
he's made this announcement. I don't care where he makes the announcement, but I do want him to make a courtesy
I want him
appearance.
to make the announcement right here on the show.
Everybody
this
needs
is
to kiss the ring of
place.
Everybody has to kiss the ring of Dakota Davis if they're running for Congress in the 6th district.
That's right. I just ordered my wedding ring online.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yep.
What's it going to be?
It's just a silicone ring.
He already has another one, by the way.
You got a backup ring already?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it later, I guess.
Are you?
Sure.
Why?
Because that'll mean that you followed through.
Oh, okay.
It's done. She got you locked down at that point once the ring's on.
Yeah. Are you gonna be if you ever get engaged?
Yeah. If.
Yeah. If. Well, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Go on with your question.
If you get engaged, are you gonna be one of those guys that wears an engagement ring?
God, no.
You're not.
That would be terrible. Who would? I've never even heard of that. Are you inventing this?
I think we all know who would do that.
No. We're gonna stop right there, Audrey.
Did you wear an engagement ring at some point, Dakota?
No, because I have a friend that did it.
Really?
Yeah. That's all we're gonna say.
Like a high school friend?
Yes. They both wore engagement rings, and his engagement ring was his wedding ring.
Man, I've never heard of that before in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever... Do you have a purity ring?
No.
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 Okay.
I've never had any rings at all.
Did you? You didn't even have a class ring, did you?
No. Nothing.
Homeschool class of...
Yeah, a class of
class
one.
of 88.
01. This millennium. Sure.
88.
88. You know where I was in 1988? I was graduating kindergarten.
High school, you mean?
No, graduating kindergarten.
The
At
gray,
Lakeshore View Elementary.
the gray hairs don't lie.
Amanda, I don't know. It's a good question. I will be missing the elephant meeting for this tomorrow. Jonathan Lamb is speaking at the club, already pumped up for the show. Man, we're having like all of the important Republicans are going to be here instead of at the GOP club. I'm sorry, Chad Malakote. I
Yeah.
apologize for stealing all of your headliners.
I do not. Chad Malakote.
I've done nothing. The
If
month
you-
of October, or September and October, I've done nothing but disappoint Chad Malakote.
If Chad Malakote wants to talk to me, he has to come here and sit in that guest chair and say it to my face.
Are you inviting Chad on the show?
Yes, absolutely. That
Perhaps-
was my intent.
Perhaps the next park board president.
Two
Most likely.
Henry County chairmans.
No, he's not the county chairman.
Oh, he's not?
So the Republicans have a club, and then they have the county party.
Oh, my.
So the club is the social hour, and the party is the thing that gets you on the ballot. So that's
So
the
just
way
like just how the Libertarian Party has the Antelope Club.
that's not
I know it's
political
not
at all.
official. I was just joking around.
Sure.
Doing it for the laughs.
Yeah. You're gonna upset Abdul. I'm sure Abdul's one of our viewers at this point.
Do you think so?
Oh, of course. Abdul's always got his pulse on stuff.
I would,
If we accidentally let something slip here, it's going to be in the cheat sheet tomorrow. Which is a great $25 every 6 months investment, by the way.
$25 every 6 months?
$25 every 6 months. I mailed my check for the Courier-Times, which I also support, along with all of the other local media, the Knightstown Banner and the Middletown News.
I can't believe you get the Middletown News.
The Middletown News is a phenomenal newspaper.
Really?
Truly.
It really is?
Yeah, like legit. You should subscribe to the Middletown News. If nothing, like you get the Courier, but you definitely should get the Middletown one because they send Eldon Pitts to every important meeting in the county. It's a Middletown paper, but they cover the county as well as anybody. And Eldon is a phenomenal reporter.
Okay.
So you definitely should do that.
And it's
we once a week.
We didn't get to talk to my DJ at the city council meeting.
He was just watching you hold court. We're gonna spend a little time talking about that too.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, you were a rock star.
Tomorrow's going to be a really great episode, and I'm super excited for it to be the first one that we do live.
I feel like this has been a half episode, but we don't have a guest that wants to talk to us. Audrey's just over there doing physics homework.
You knew what you were getting into.
She begged for help from Monty Conley, and he never did.
Honestly, the way this went down, I was at home perfectly happy, and I took a picture of my some leftover brownies from last night's 4-H awards.
Oh, they're
dinner.
brownies, not
Was
cake?
it brownies?
It's a brownie.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a frosted brownie. Hey, Monica Peavy's watching.
Monica
hi,
P.
Mom.
I saw what she said about me. Called me a smartass.
Oh, my.
Yeah, those are fighting words.
Monica did that?
I missed getting
Sorry,
to see
Mom.
Monica last night. I saw her, but we never talked. She was very busy.
I don't believe that Monica would say anything like that.
She was very busy. Anyway, I was going somewhere. I've lost track. Last night. The brownies. I was perfectly happy at home, eating dinner and winding down the night. And then I took a picture of the brownies and asked if we wanted them tomorrow night or whatever. And Dakota said, "Yeah, we want them." And Audrey said, "Bring them over now." I said, "You can come pick them up." And Audrey said, "No, bring them over now." And the next thing I know, she's cajoled me into coming over. So here I am.
I still haven't had a brownie yet because he didn't bring one up for me.
I was busy. I was making my
Really?
drink and talking to Dakota, and I was looking for a cutting board, which we talked. It was apparently that's in the dishwasher. I did some of your domestic work. I changed the ice. I took the ice out of the freezer and put it in the and I made more ice.
How did you do my chores?
I made ice. Although I will say I probably did it better than you because I didn't leave any hairs in it like the last time I got ice here.
I didn't even put the ice in there last time.
I don't know where that hair came from.
He said he went and he got ice out of the freezer, and he said, "Did Audrey make your ice last time?" And
No, I didn't.
I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, I'm going to guess she did because there's a long hair in it."
I don't know. Okay, I'm going to say this as sensitively as I can. I don't know where else a hair that long would have come from. Yeah. If it did, it's been growing since high school. I don't know. It's really hard to know.
Yeah, this is kind of a weird story, and I don't know why I'm bringing it up. But
this is a good thing to do live on the internet then.
Yeah, well, my dad, one time, we were sitting on the couch, this is whenever I was younger, probably 12 or 13.
If this goes bad, I'm pushing your button.
No, it's not going to go bad. We're all like sitting on the couch and we're watching like Deal or No Deal or something silly like that. And my dad is he used to wear this muscle shirt all the time, and it was white and it said stud in red letters across the chest. And he's lifting up his arm like this, and he's like combing through his armpit hairs, and all of a sudden he plucks one out and he's holding it out in front of him, and it's like this long. And he goes, "Oh my God." He goes, "Everybody look at this." And he goes, this must have been the hair that was growing in my armpit whenever I first ran into my parents' room whenever I was going through puberty, and said, "Mom, I have an armpit hair."
God. Oh, Audrey, your mom wants to know if that's homework.
It is homework.
And Libby Potter has joined. Libby,
Libby?
you should know I got my that's Sarah's mom.
It says Elizabeth.
Friends call her Libby.
Oh, she introduced herself to me as Elizabeth.
Shocking.
Maybe by the end of this weekend I'll be able to call her Libby.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be if things go well, they'll invite you inside the camper if it's raining. Otherwise, you'll be outside.
Yeah, it is supposed to rain Saturday.
Outside the camper is not bad there either, though. That's the God honest truth. They've got the setup. They've got the outdoor TV, the beer fridge,
yep.
The stove. It's nice.
I also have a mini house 10 miles down the road.
Yeah, you're close by. Anyway, So Libby, I wanted to tell you, I got the WeatherTech floor mats installed in the new Tahoe. So just like you, I told Sarah today there's no eating in the car anymore, and she kind of yelled at me a little.
Yeah, she did not like that, did she?
She didn't like the answer.
No, that was in our group chat.
Yeah.
Clay Acrey's watching.
Is that's your coworker Clay?
My coworker Clay?
Someday I'll get to meet him.
Do you think so?
You're going to meet my coworker Sunday.
I am going to meet your coworker, Jason.
Jason.
But see, I've talked to Jason on the Xbox before.
We don't talk about Minecraft on here. That's a part of our life we keep secret.
It's because you're scared to come out of the closet as a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. Sometimes I just play Minecraft.
I'm totally unabashed.
It's a sign.
I mean, come into this studio. I've got a Game of Thrones banner.
I've never seen that show in my life. One strike against me being a nerd.
I have another Game of Thrones poster, a Rick and Morty poster.
Never seen Rick and Morty.
Parks and Rec poster.
Parks and Rec, I appreciate.
A Doctor Who collectible over there.
Never seen that show.
I saved the box for. I play Skyrim. Oh, and a Skyrim map is back there.
Skyrim.
I do not care.
When this is over, I'm going to self-invite myself to play Skyrim with you in the other room. That'll be nice and awkward.
You can't play it with people. It's a single-player only game.
I'll sit there and you'll teach me.
All right. I can do that.
I just don't know how we're all going to sit.
In the
What size bed What size bed do you have?
It's a queen-size bed.
So it'd be a German Shepherd, 2 men, and Audrey doing her homework,
Yes.
and me trying to watch how to play Skyrim.
Correct.
All I know is I used to watch my cousin Nick play Skyrim, and you walk around with your hands on fire. That's literally all I know. And the graphics look good, but you're just walking around with your hands on fire in the game.
The graphics are pretty bad now because the game was made in 2011.
That was probably the last time. The only exposure I had to the game was probably 2011.
Yeah, so compared to back then, I can remember playing it in 2011 and being like, "Oh my god, look at how realistic this is." And then I started playing it now. I just downloaded it for the one.
Did you have to buy it again? Did you have it for the 360 and you could convert it over?
No, you have to buy it again.
That is bull.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's another $60, or is it a cheaper game now? Is it like a $20 game?
No, it's $60.
Good God.
Yeah, the price is that. I mean, that is the quality of the game that we're talking about, because it's like Minecraft.
Minecraft, I paid $20 for, and then I paid $5 more to get on the Xbox One.
Well, it's like Minecraft in the sense that it's constantly updating.
Sure, they're always adding to it.
Yeah, so there's an infinite number of things that you can do. Like, you first start the game and they ask you who you want to be, and there's like 6 different options.
I want to be Ron Swanson because that's Amanda Hardin's spirit animal.
I mean, you could literally play it for years on end, and you would never have done everything there is to do. At this point, I've probably got like a month solid of my life that has been devoted to Skyrim, just because I've been playing it since 2011.
Do you get any of your stuff, or did you have to start over fresh?
Oh, no, I start over fresh every time.
I guess.
That's all part of the challenge, Jer.
Isaac just joined us. I think he's up at Ball State. There's if you're in the Weird Libertarians group, there's some sort of a big socialist event going on up tomorrow at Ball State. So if you're not watching us live, Isaac, I want to report from the socialist ice cream social at Ball State.
Socialism. Oh, wait. But if I was doing that under socialism, I could just sign a list and a doctor would see me in 8 years, right?
Sure.
Yeah. That's how it works, right?
I don't know. I
Playing it coyly over here.
I could probably sign up to see a doctor now, and 8 years from now, it'd be about time for me to see one.
You think so?
Emergencies only.
You only go to the doctor every 8 years?
How often do you go? You still probably go for well baby checkups, don't you?
I can't tell you the last time. I go to the doctor
for physicals for your
physicals,
CDL.
Yeah, from CDL.
I gave blood, and they checked my pulse, and I got I got my blood pressure checked. So
hey, buddy, you're still alive.
Hey, you're good enough to give us blood.
Must be healthy.
Thanks. They used to include cholesterol, and then I noticed that like the last 4 or 5 times I've given, they haven't. And I scrolled back, and they quit putting cholesterol in your reports in 2012. Audrey, you can look at yours and let me know if they have it on yours or not, but I don't think they do.
What am I supposed to look at?
How many times have you given blood, Audrey?
I have no idea.
Do you log into Donor Point? Can you see it? Have you ever looked at your account?
No.
Okay. Well, you can do that, and it'll tell you.
Audrey got a scholarship in high school because she donated blood the most times in her class.
It's just because they did 2 blood drives while I was in vocational, and you had to at least attempt to give blood, and then those who at least attempted twice got their names put in a hat. And I was picked.
And you won.
Why didn't you just brag on yourself for a minute? She had a red tassel and everything.
I was pretty special.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
I had the most cords.
And Dakota's afraid to give. I don't understand why he's afraid, but he is.
I've passed out before giving, and
I've had like 1 or 2 times where I gave whole blood where I had to like chill for a minute.
I did try to give plasma.
Yeah.
Which is that what you were talking about?
Platelets.
When you said platelets?
It's similar. No, okay. Platelets are different.
Okay, I tried to donate plasma because
you wanted $20.
Well, I had a coworker that gave me a coupon, and you could show this coupon to him, and for like 4 donations or something, they'd give you $300.
Okay.
So I'm like, heck yeah, I could use an extra $300. So I go there, and they make you wait. You have to wait in the waiting room, right, before you do anything.
It almost fits. Can we do it?
You can do it.
This will be mine. Shit. Well,
there you go. Good job, Jer. You can, if you open it, then it'll come back on.
Well, that's fine. I'm just trying to get the grease off of it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're proud of these, so I want to put it on.
All right. But anyway, I tried to donate the plasma, and they make you wait in the waiting room. I waited like 20 minutes, and then they make you go around like this little circle thing, and each station checks something off, like of your health.
Right.
And I make it all the way around. They're like, okay, you're in perfect health, and now you need to go back to the waiting room and wait for our interview people to open up, because they have to do an interview with you. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Make sure that is straight. If that's not straight, I'm going to hit you.
How's it look?
I have no idea.
It's down now. No, it's not straight.
God dang it, Jeremiah.
Well, doing it at that angle is just terrible. You got a bubble in the libertarian one.
Yeah, I know.
You couldn't have just waited.
Yeah, I could have. No.
You can get the bubble out just by poking it.
Yeah, I can just poke it with a needle. It's not a big deal. But anyway, so I sat there and waited like another 30 minutes for the interview lady to open up. And I go back in there only to be told that I could not donate plasma because I had gotten a tattoo in the past year.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't know that. It was like a 3 hours of my day wasted
I couldn't do it because I had surgery.
in the
And-
past like 5 years.
Yeah, in the past 5 years.
For plasma?
Yeah.
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 That's why I missed out on that. It was like $320 actually.
The next time I give blood, I think you should just go with me, and I'll hold your hand. We'll do it together, like I tried to this last time.
Oh, you got a bubble in it.
I do have a little bubble. It's right there on Dakota's fake shirt. I don't want to push too hard and crack his new screen. He'll really murder me then.
Yes.
So yeah, the
Your hands are shaking, so I'm thinking you're pressing too hard.
almost got it worked out, everybody. So yeah, I just want you to go with me next time and see how you do.
All right. I mean, we can do that. That's fine.
It'll be a good outing.
We can take the Boss Hog of Liberty.
Dakota Davis has to type his password in. Here he goes.
Is there?
Oh, he's going to use the fingerprint reader.
Is anyone still watching?
Yeah, there's lots of people watching. It's crazy how many people like Dakota. And they just like to look at you. Your device is having trouble recognizing you. Please try again. Hello, Dakota.
There we are. Okay,
It's-
we're back online now.
It's kind of working.
Everyone just enjoys watching me fail at physics.
Yes. That's probably exactly what it is.
Are you failing?
No, I'm not failing.
Jeremiah's just highlighting random things on
I'm
the
just,
computer. He's
I'm
going wild on
I'm
my
the idiot
laptop
behind
here.
the keyboard that just bangs on stuff. Hit that cat, Brian Morrill.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Meow from Danny.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Now we know what it is.
Now I understand. It's Danny checking in. Isaac wants to know if any libertarian candidates have announced for 2020. I have no idea. I pay so little attention. Your county chairman up there in Delaware County, Dustin Reed, and I go through this all the time. He cares about national stuff, and I'm so much more focused on libertarian issues at the local and the state level. That the national, I just literally try to ignore them unless I can't.
Do we think Libertarian Jesus is going to do it? Larry Sharp.
My New York family, Brian and Mike and Jimmy up there ought to look at Larry Sharp when it comes time for governor coming up in New York State. But that's up to them, man. I don't know. It's obviously a tough road. But I did see he was calling out. I guess the state of New York had a bunch of illegal advertising that they're paying for. They were doing like advertisements with web pages or something on the thruway. But I don't know. That's up to them. That's their state to deal with. I'm worried about Indiana and Henry County and the 6th district.
I did notice today that you did a little questionnaire fill out.
I did.
You said that you love where you live.
I do. Very happy where I live. I've been all over the country. I like where I live. I like my friends.
Have you been all over the country? What states have you been to?
Oh my
Do
gosh.
you really like your friends?
Most of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be easier for you to ask question a state and for me to say no. I've not been to Alaska or Hawaii. But
Guess
That's
who's
it?
going to Hawaii?
We are.
yeah, congratulations.
And then we're taking the 4 of us are taking a cruise next year, right? To the Bahamas.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
I'm fine with that. If you want to.
We discussed that, remember?
I
I
will
don't
probably
remember.
hate you by the end of that cruise.
You'll hate me by the end of this weekend.
And we won't
Oh,
even,
I know.
We won't even be there the whole time.
By Sunday night, you're gonna hate me. It'll be
Audrey said, "Are we staying there with him?" And I said, "If we stay there with him, then we wouldn't want to go to the concert on Sunday."
Yeah, no. You need a little alone time. Good God. Yeah. It's enough. That's enough quality time. The
Yes.
amount of Jeremiah time you two have had in the last week and a half has been
Unprecedented.
No
and
more than unwanted.
unprecedented and unwanted.
No more than 48 hours apart. And even then, it's been constant. Yeah. I don't know.
Audrey said, "Do you think
we're
we'll
going to
bring
New
that-"
Orleans next year, so
Yeah,
we got that one planned.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
Audrey asked me. She said, "Do you think that Jeremiah will really bring that cake over tonight?" And I said, "If I tell him that we can record a video, he will be over here in 15 minutes."
I told you it would be 15 minutes, and
That's why she said I need it in 15 minutes. And you were here in 15 minutes.
and that was 2 hours ago, and she still hasn't got the damn cake. I'm taking it back home with me now at this point. She didn't earn
I
it.
want at least one piece.
I'll go get it.
I want to.
You should eat it live on the camera.
Oh my gosh, Audrey.
Man,
There's a lot of ink on here.
Oh, there's not.
That is the purple what you screwed up?
Yes.
Thanks, Chair.
Look at this, though. Look, check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark.
Give it back.
She's getting picked on.
There's a lot of check marks, though.
I have no idea how to do that stuff. There's no way.
Then me and you are on the same page.
Yeah, I made it through a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree and a bachelor's degree, and I took a physical science class, and that was it.
You took one physical science class?
Yeah, I took one physical science class. And I took statistics. I think that probably counted too. To expand the party, who would you run for president? Honestly, man, I am not thinking about that yet. Just not there. Not worried about the political stuff on the federal side. People put themselves forward. I don't. The presidential side, I really I want the president to have so little power that I just don't care. So I'm sure that President Pence at the time and the Democrats are probably going to have the Indiana's an IU graduate. May have 2 IU graduates running for president.
Did you just say President Pence?
Yeah, President Pence, because at that time the current president will have resigned in shame or been impeached. And
oh my gosh!
And then
he will not. He will do neither.
Is
Mark Cuban.
Is my mom still watching?
I don't know.
We can't tell.
I can just tell when they're there.
Something is
Monica,
screwed
if
up.
you're still watching, let us know.
Yeah.
What did you do, Dakota? Did you goof it up?
Well, it was after you shut the laptop.
I'm the problem.
You're very much the problem.
I'm what's wrong in this picture.
Jeremiah.
Sarah's texted me 8 minutes ago and wants to know where to find espresso. I don't know.
You mean espresso?
Espresso.
No X.
I stand corrected. I agree. What? Cafe Royal. Is it Royal or Royale?
Royale.
It's
Cafe Royale.
Yeah.
On
if you
on
ask,
Memorial Drive in Newcastle.
If you ask the people that run it, they will say Royale.
Yes. Well, it's got the E on the end, right?
It used to. It does not anymore.
It doesn't?
Mm-mm.
Really?
It's pronounced.
Since they moved it?
It's spelled Royal, but it just doesn't sound right after saying Royale for so many years.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one.
I mean, I love that place, though. We should get them to sponsor the show.
You've pinned a comment.
I know.
Is that what's gone horribly wrong?
No, I did that on purpose.
Okay.
Do not unpin the comment.
We are going to be like an old married couple by the end of this. He just yells at me, Audrey.
Well,
I had it coming. It's 2 against 1 tonight.
It is.
I even brought her brownies.
yeah, but you didn't bring any up, so.
So now she's upset.
I'll go get them. We
If,
can end this right now. I don't think we have anything else that these people want to hear from us.
No. I do want to give a shout out to Lisa Jo Crosby because she provided us the amazing studio lights that we have, and they're
Yeah, we could get Audrey to
illuminating us
we could get
greatly.
Audrey to flip them off, and you could all see how bad it is without without the studio lights.
Yeah, will you flip off the lights real quick so everybody can see?
Flip off the lights, not
I
flip
don't
us
know
off.
How to.
It's just a little switch on the cord. There we go. There.
Look
we
at her.
go. Look at her.
She's such a catch. She'll be glad you got her. Once you turn her mic off, she gets very grumpy with me.
She just walked in front of the camera.
Oh, we got one light off.
Yep. There's one.
So that's half light. And this is what you get without Lisa completely.
So that's it.
That's it. We should turn them back on because it's going to look very dark very quickly.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to listen. There's one light back on, and there's the other back on. And here comes
Okay.
Audrey back across the camera.
So then
So there we are.
we want to also make a shout out to Christy Avery because she provided the tripod for our Boss Hog of Liberty iPhone to sit on.
And Brantley Spicer helped us out this week again with
He
another
did.
big donation. We appreciate that. Helped
Awesome.
put us over the edge on the last of the cabling that I kept buying and that we needed to. We had everything set up on Saturday
Yeah.
on the round table that we've been using since we moved into the new studio.
But thanks to Mr. Spicer's donation, there are no wires on the table.
That's right.
And that's what's awesome to me. I love that.
How did we get that done? You didn't share that with me. How did you get the wires gotten rid of?
I just had to work some magic. I just have to get some black zip ties now and make it all pretty back to where the cables are hidden, and they will be out of our walkway here after that.
Okay, yeah. When I was climbing into here, I was complaining about having to be a contortionist.
Well, yeah, I just had to. Yeah,
there's wires. There's wires everywhere.
I'm being a contortionist. You literally had to step over 6 inches of cord.
Well, you don't know how destructive my legs can be.
You just diminished and belittled every contortionist in the world.
No, I think that's pretty much what they do. Is they just step over cords.
They take a 6-inch step and say, "Look at me."
Generally speaking.
Oh, okay.
All right. So our 5-minute Facebook Live is gone an hour. Can we be done now?
Yeah. It's gone an hour?
We're at 55 minutes.
Woo!
And there's 9 people watching against all odds.
Is my mom one of them?
I don't know.
We don't know, Audrey. Jeremiah screwed it up when he shut the laptop.
There's I don't know if I can tell this way or not.
I don't know.
I'm efforting.
I think that we are signing out from Facebook Live. I think we had a very successful test. Tomorrow is going to be our first official episode. It's going to be episode number 24.
Monica says, yes, Audrey, Mommy is still here.
Hi, Mom.
Gabe wants to know what the big difference is between libertarians and Republicans. Republicans say that they're for lower taxes on Election Day, and the day after it, the libertarians still believe it. And the libertarians also want to generally let you live by the golden rule, and they don't care what you're doing in your personal life as long as you're not hurting somebody else. We generally just want to let you be free, all the way across the board. If we have the choice, we choose freedom instead of something where they try to get involved in your life.
Libertarians put liberty in the default option settings, right?
That's right. You always choose freedom, even if it's a little more dangerous sometimes. That's where we start out.
Yep. I would rather have the inconveniences of too much freedom.
That's right. If we pass a law, somebody has to enforce it. Yes. So generally
that's a man with a gun or a lady with a gun.
And you put them at risk.
You put the citizens at risk, and you put the people with the guns at risk. It's just not a good idea.
All right. I think we're done now.
If you want to hear more on that, then it's episode number 22 with City Councilman Aaron Dickin. Wait, is that episode 23?
Episode 23.
23. Getting my episodes mixed up.
22 is with Jonathan Lamb.
That's
21
correct.
was with Kat and Agnos. 20 was with Sean Rao.
Liberty Defender.
Yep. That's right. Our man.
All right.
Staff attorney.
Make sure that everybody joins us. Tell your friends, like and share this video so that they know to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll be on here as an actual episode in that seat right there. We will have Mr. Nate LaMar in the seat right here.
The Honorable Nate LaMar.
The Honorable Nate LaMar.
And the Honorable Clay Morgan. And the Dishonorable Dakota Davis and Jeremiah Morrill.
The very dishonored. Okay. Well,
all right.
We're signing out.
Closing it here won't do anything. Somebody's actually got to go up to the camera.
We gotta go
this is why we need a young Morgan.
This is why Clay's son has to come tomorrow.
Because we have not figured out how to remote control turn off the camera.
Look at me being a contortionist.
We'll see. Yeah. Well, you don't have as many as I do. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.